Hey friends, welcome. My name is Alan Lee, and I own and operate Honestly Handyman Services, and I want to welcome you to tonight's Wednesday Night Live as we get started here. Welcome. This is a live video that we do every Wednesday night, and it's just an opportunity for us to kind of get together as a handyman community and really just chat it up, talk about our weeks, talk about our wins, our losses, and try and learn a little bit from that. So I am here to take any of your guys' questions and also ask you guys questions as well. I love your guys' input. I love learning from everyone, each and every one of you. I appreciate everyone that is tuning in tonight and has watched any of my videos in the past. I really appreciate that. So we're going to get things going here. First of all, I would love to get to know you a little bit. So feel free to introduce yourself in the chat forum. That way you can introduce yourself to everyone else that is chiming in from all around the world. So just let me know what your name is, where you're from, and do you have a handyman business or not? I would absolutely love to get to know you. So we're going to let a few people chime in here, and then we're going to be reading some of the comments. But yeah, so again, I am Alan Lee, and I started up my handyman business about almost 2 years ago. Well, I went full-time 2 years ago. I've kind of been doing handyman work my whole life. Started doing it part-time, like in a serious basis, about 2.5 years ago, and then I went full-time 2 years ago. And I have learned a whole lot through a lot of my losses and a lot of wins. And I'm really just here trying to share that with you guys. So that's really what all my videos are about, trying to help you guys out to either start your business or take your business to the next level. My whole idea with the vlogs, I currently have a vlog series going on right now. So if you haven't seen my vlogs, I would highly recommend you check it out. It's not exactly a vlog. As you notice, I call it a vlog. That's more just because I think that's a funny word to say, vlog. And it's the whole premise behind that is to really bring the handyman business to the commonplace. So if you are thinking about or even have the slightest thought of starting your own handyman business or getting into this business, you can watch one of my vlogs and really see what a real handyman day looks like. I mean, I talk about stuff that most people won't even show in a video, like stuff that I screw up on or stuff that I lose money on, or things like that, and really tackle some hard issues that go on in your handyman business. So that's what I love about it, and I love sharing that with people. I've had really good comments with that, that people love that as well. So if you're interested in that, subscribe to this YouTube channel and make sure you won't miss another vlog. That'll be awesome. But right now we got Jay Purr in the house. What's up from Beantown? Welcome, man. Welcome. We got Darren R. Yeah, man, glad to have you here. He says, glad I could make it once again. Yeah, most people, sometimes people can make it, sometimes they can't. But if you are here, go ahead and introduce yourself. I would absolutely love to get to know you. We have, so we got Kenneth Varney. What's up, man? Where are you from, Kenneth? I would love to get to know you a little bit. Where are you from? Do you have a business? We have Harish from Toronto. What is up, man? Welcome from Toronto. We got Steve Knobler. So I'm looking down this way because that's where my laptop is, where I'm reading all the comments from. So if I'm looking down there, it's not because I don't want to look at you. I mean, I'm sure you're pretty good looking. I don't really know though. But I'm reading the comments here. So we got Steve Knobler. I'm doing a startup handyman business. After being in service business for 40 years, being retired became boring. Dude, that's awesome. I heard retirement does get boring. So that's super exciting that you're going to get started in this business. That's what we're all here for. We're here to help each other, like, really find out what our dreams are and establish that. And if we want to start a handyman business, we're here to, like, encourage that. So I'm excited about that. That's great, bro. We got Pete the Handyman in the house. What is up, man? He says, bought a new paint sprayer today. Titan Flex spray handheld, great for doors, trims, and cabinets. On sale at SW. Dude, that's awesome. I probably won't be getting that because I don't like painting much. But Pete, welcome. So glad to have you here, bro. Darren R. is from Ontario, Canada. What is up? We got a few people from Canada in the house. We got Ted Jones here. Or Johns. What's up, buddy? We got Alex Rodriguez from New Jersey. Welcome. Jay Purr says, hey, Pete, did you buy based on the SW most recent email blast regarding this Titan handheld? Oh, that'd be interesting. So they just sent out an email. That's interesting. We got Axe Service Robert says, I enjoy your videos. Keep up the good work, bro. Dude, I'm excited about that. Thanks for sharing that. I'm surprised that anyone really watches my videos. I'm trying to make them better each and every day. So I appreciate you guys saying that you like them. And I hope you guys get something from them, because that's like what they're all about. But pretty exciting. Thanks for sharing that, Robert. We got Jason Beals. Another Houston handyman here. There are a lot of handymen out of Texas for sure. But welcome, Jason Beals. We're glad to have you. We got Jedediah Davis from Omaha, checking in. Love your channel. Hey, man, thanks. I appreciate that. Welcome. We got Kevin Searcy from North Carolina. Master plumber, own my own business. Dude, that's awesome. Master plumber, that's great, bro. David Schuler is in Appleton. Kenneth Varney from the Hawaii Island, originally from Pacifica. Sacramento the last 2 years before I moved out here. Dude, that's awesome, bro. You're in Hawaii. That's great. Jay Purr says, just wrapped up a large insurance proposal for a longtime client. Now playing Fortnite while listening to your live video. Hey, nice, man. That's great. We got Kenneth Varney, sheet metal worker, months out from going full-time handyman. That's awesome, bro, that you got it like in your radar. That's super great. That'll be really cool. We got Derek Rubbish from Virginia, basic carpenter, but hope to start my own business one day. Dude, that is so exciting. And again, we are here just to kind of motivate and help others want to start a handyman business. If you guys are just chiming in, feel free to let me know what's up. Let me know your name, where you're from, and do you have a handyman business? I would love to hear from you and love to meet you. As we are all tuning in, you'll be able to introduce yourself to everyone else that is on this live video. So super excited. We're going to be taking your questions tonight, answering them, and also we're just going to see if we can have some fun tonight. So let's see here. We got Pete the Handyman says, yes, J Per, that's it. $3.29 and a $50 off coupon. Dude, that's awesome. So that's the S&W just sent out that email blast about that. That's great. So we got Axe. Robert is watching from San Antonio, Texas. Dude, I like San Antonio. I really like San Antonio. That's a nice area. My wife and I went there a few years back. We went for a seminar, but we went on that river walk, the boat ride. That was fun. That was really cool. And seeing like the Alamo and all that, that was sweet. Bubba Brazil says, where do you find skilled / semi-skilled guys worth a hoot? I don't know, man. If you can figure that out, let me know. But I think one good way is in our Facebook mastermind group. There's a bunch of guys in there that know a whole lot of everything. And if they happen to be around your area, those are the guys you want to hook up with and get to mentor you for sure. Let's see here. Let's read some of these comments. Ryan from Atlanta, Georgia, former Honda technician, now full-time handyman as of 2 weeks ago. Dude, Ryan, that is awesome, bro. I know I've been talking to a few people from Atlanta, Georgia, but I don't know if I was talking to you, Ryan, but I'm going to Atlanta, Georgia in the middle of October, so I'd love to meet you. Actually, not this weekend, but next weekend I'll be in Atlanta, Georgia. I would love to hang out with you, Ryan. I got a few other guys from Atlanta that want to meet up as well. So maybe if we could kind of like do a meetup, that'd be great. I'd love to meet you guys. Let's see. Dude, that's awesome. So there's two people here that live like 5 minutes from each other. That's super exciting. We got Thomas Wheeler starting up in Kansas City area. Dude, that's awesome, bro. Yeah, Ted and David, man, you guys live pretty close. You guys should definitely hook up. That's cool. We got Corey Lamberch. What's up, man? Hey, thanks for your comment today in the video. I don't think I didn't have very many bad comments today, so that's good. Like, today's video was good, you know? People were kind of easy on me. They were real hard in the comments of a few videos ago, but today they were good. So, yeah, thanks for giving me that, you know, positivity, Corey, this morning. So let's see. Dude, that's awesome that you're looking to get into the handyman business. That is great. Ted Johns wants to get into the handyman business. We got Enrique from Chicago, Illinois, binge watching to see if a handyman business venture would be something I could do. I'm an electrician. Dude, that's great, Enrique, and that's really kind of what we're all about. That's what I want to show people, what the handyman business looks like, and kind of what it's all about. You know, I don't want people just to thinking it's all, you know, fluffy bunnies and unicorns, you know, because it's not. It is a whole heck of a lot of fun, but there are down parts of it as well, but that's owning your own business. It is the best thing ever. So if you can get that from my videos, that's great. That's kind of what I'm all about. We got David Schuler, started up his business a few months ago. Super exciting, bro. Let's see. We got Argard from Bern, North Carolina. What is up, bud? Awakened Dusk from Lansdale, PA. Is PA Pennsylvania? I'm horrible with like the little act, whatever. Ryan Pounds, Ted Jones, absolutely. Smart Sheldon here, up the road in Roseville. What is up, Sheldon? That's awesome that you're in Roseville, bro. That's pretty close to me. Hey, what is up, Michael Ambler? Welcome from Oregon, bro. It's like, well, yeah, you know, what do you guys like this video to be better? Is this video better to have it at 6 o'clock p.m. or 6:30? Sometimes I have it, you know, at 6:30. Sometimes I have it at 6. What do you guys like? Do you guys like the 6 o'clock? I mean, today we started at 6 o'clock. Do you guys like that better? I'm trying to like make it so it's not so late for people like on the East Coast or whatever, but I don't know if that really matters. What do you guys like it at 6 or 6:30? I would love to hear that. We got Amos from Chesapeake, Virginia. What is up, bro? Looking to get my business started next month. Dude, super exciting. Yeah, Michael Meadows says, yeah, man, they tore into me on that fence gate video. They were like, it was tearing me a new one, bro. But I was like, you know, this is kind of part of it. Because, like, the whole vlogs, I'm trying to be, like, completely transparent. But with that comes times where it's like, you know, maybe I share a little bit too much information and people chime in with their own thoughts and opinions. But, man, some people are just rude. Like, it's crazy, bro. Crazy. So Japer says earlier the better because it's 9:12 Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, see, that's what I'm trying to focus on is, like, what's better for people. So, from what I'm hearing is, you know, 6 or 6:30. Well, I got 2 votes, one for 6 and one for 6:30. Do you guys like the 6 or 6:30 better? What do you guys like better for these live videos? Smart Sheldon says, I just landed 2 nice jobs in the last 2 weeks from watching your YouTube channel. Dude, that's great, bro. That is so exciting. Let's see here. This is a good time. Oh, so I got 2 6 o'clocks and 1 6:30. What do you guys like better? I would love to hear, do you guys like 6 or 6:30 better? Also, if you haven't yet, we're still getting things going, but if you haven't liked this video yet, please like this video as it helps this channel a lot. Helps this video get seen by a lot more people if you do like this video. If you've already liked it, don't click the button again because it will unlike it. But feel free to like it real quick if you like this content and want me to do more of it. So we got a few people chiming in here. Let's see here. We got a vote for 6:30, a vote for 6. Either works for me on Central Time. 6 is okay. 6. I'll shoot you an email. It will be cool to meet up while you're in town. Also, 6 is good. Yeah, Ryan, for sure. Okay, so it sounds like we got a lot of votes for 6. Sweet. Sounds like 6 it is. So, and also, I wanted to talk a little bit about, so, Dimitri clicked the like button 10 times. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, bro. That's awesome. So I wanted to talk a little bit, a few videos ago, I talked about how I was doing a consultant call. And I was giving a guy a call that needed some mentorship training and wanted to see what I could do for his handyman business. And I hooked him up with some courses and some material and things like that. But since I released that, I've had so many emails and so many calls. I checked my email. I got 55 emails today. Like crazy. People are just blowing up my phone. I get emails, texts, calls, And I really, the hard thing is I really want to talk to each and every one of you. I want to like be able to help you all. I want to answer your questions. But in reality, like, you know, time is money. Like, unfortunately, this world is run by money. I mean, if I could sit down and take, you know, 5 hours out of my day and just talk to you guys all day long, I would definitely do that. But in reality, I can't do that and still make ends meet, right? So what I've done is I've set up a few different ways where you guys can get a hold of me and you guys can have a one-on-one consultation. I do, and I have for a long time, offered one-on-one consultations with Handyman, with people wanting to start a handyman business or take their handyman business to the next level. There are two ways to get involved in this consultation. The first way is to go over to my Patreon page, which is patreon.com/honestlyhandyman. And there I have a tier. So watch the video on that Patreon page. I'll explain a little bit about what Patreon is and why I started it up. And I will tell you guys exactly how you can get involved in a one-on-one consultation by supporting me monthly on Patreon. The second way to do a consultation is probably the one that I would recommend, is go over to handymanjourney.com, handymanjourney.com, and you buy my course. I have a course, a 101 course right there. And that 101 course comes with a marketing course, pricing course, and a business plan course. People have seen some crazy results with these courses. With these courses, I mean, the course is only $99, way undervalued. But with that, you get a 30-minute consultation call. I would absolutely love to talk with you guys, but those are the two ways to do it. So I'm going to try and get to everyone that has emailed me and called me and texted me, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to, just because I don't have all the free time in the world. So there's two ways to get a hold of me to do some consultation. You can either support me on Patreon, so check out my Patreon. On that page, patreon.com/honestlyhandyman, I have a video talking about what Patreon is, how you can get involved, and what it's all about. And there I do offer one-on-one consultation. Or you could go over to handymanjourney.com, which is, I also have a free success book there, a free ebook. You can download that at handymanjourney.com. And you can also purchase my course there. And with that course comes a 30-minute one-on-one consultation call. So again, I want to talk to everyone. I really do. I love chatting with you guys. I don't want to beat this to death. But that's the honest thing of it. And I'll talk about this again in one of my vlogs. But that's just kind of, you know, it takes, yeah, money is time. And unfortunately, you know, the world's operated off money. And I can't just take 5 hours out of my day and talk to you guys. I would love to, and I hope I get to that point one day. But, you know, got to make ends meet. So I'm not going to beat it to death anymore. Let's get back to the comments here. Thanks for holding on with me there. I just had to explain that. So I appreciate that. So we got a lot of votes for a lot of votes for 6 o'clock. So I think we're going to keep it for 6 o'clock. But I'm going to tally that up and see exactly what the highest rule or vote was. So if you guys want this video, these lives to start at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right in the chat forum right now, because I'm going to tally it up at the end of this video and figure out, you know, who has the most votes, and that'll tell me when I should start this video. Because I want to be able to, like, be there for the most people at the most possible time, either 6 or 6:30. So let me know. So yeah, I could literally concentrate my channel on the business side for sure. So let's see here. Well, I'm not trying to retire within 2 years. That is not the point. My the course that I have is not to make. It's not a get rich quick scheme at all. It is a way there. I want to help as many people out as possible, and really with this course, it allows me to do that. This course is jam-packed, full of strategies that I have come up with, and my marketing professional has helped me come up with in order to really take my business to somewhere that is very profitable. And I want to share that with you guys, but that's the most economical way to do that. So let's see here. So start a handyman business, for sure, bro. Thomas Wheeler says, yeah, great point. I think if you get far enough south, you can even live tax-free and get land, but not many customers for that. Griffin Logistics and Consulting says, what do you use for editing? I use a software called Pinnacle Studio 21, and it works really well for editing my videos, so I love it. So Argard says, if you have any skills and are willing to travel, the East Coast of North Carolina is in desperate need of tradesmen, for sure. Let's see. Oh, 24/7, anytime is good. So we got some more votes for 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. What is your best, worst job you've ever had? So what is my best or my worst job? I'm a little confused with that question. But I do have a video out there called The 5 Worst Handyman Jobs, and I talk about my 5 worst handyman jobs, so you can check that out on this channel. Michael Meadows says, I'm having your friend design my handyman page. After seeing yours, I really like it, but I do have a question. Yeah, man, what's your question? I'd love to hear it, Michael. My friend Jason Call with Handyman Web Design, killer with that. Yeah, he's great at designing web pages for sure. Definitely check him out. Oh, I gotta show that. Okay. Sorry, one comment was held for review. Let's see here. Oh, that was for Bubba. Sorry. Yeah, I've heard about the Amazon Home Service. I don't really see a need for it. I mean, I'm plenty busy right now. So, yeah, Ryan Pounds, I bet you're tired. It's 9 o'clock for sure from working all day. Hey, we got Jeff Rainey in the house. What is up, Bo? What's up, bro? Amazon Home Services, I think is what they were talking about. Has anyone here ever done disaster or emergency response as part of their business? I haven't, but we have one guy in our group that's going out to help out in North Carolina. Scott Ellis says, hey, Alan, do you ever do ceiling fans or light fixtures in vaulted areas like great rooms, etc., where it is up to 15 to 20 feet high? If so, do you use scaffold? I have never done anything that high. I had one guy that wanted me to do a ceiling fan that was about like 25 feet in the air. And I gave him some options, but yeah, I don't have the scaffolding. I don't have the stuff to get up there that high, so I didn't do that job. So Emmanuel says, do you think that people doubt handyman services since we don't since we don't just do one thing, like painting or drywall, for example? No, I don't think so. I think people appreciate that we do a little bit of everything. Michael Ambler says, my spouse is reluctant in the trade. How does your wife support and encourage your trade? So, Michael, yeah, that is definitely a hard thing to go with, and it's something that you need. You definitely need your wife and your family to be behind you in this handyman business. I know. So, Michael, I'd be curious to hear, like, what is your spouse's issue with it? Is she scared of, like, you going full-time, scared that you won't have enough money? You know, what are kind of the reasons? For me, like, I was deathly afraid to go out on my own and start my own business because I was afraid I wouldn't be able to support my wife and family. What really changed my mind was going to a business seminar that really made me deal with the fear that I had. I mean, I had such crazy anxiety in my life just from growing up where I was afraid to make any kind of choice whatsoever. But when you get rid of that fear and you essentially go balls to the wall, like, you are going to make it or break it. Like, it's going to be, I got to do this thing or else, you know? So, at the end of the day, you got to choose, you got to make a choice. You and your wife have to make a choice. And you might not be the one to tell her this because, you know, yeah, it'll probably get taken wrong if you tell her this, but, like, she's got to hear it from somewhere or another, and she could definitely hear it from, like, that business seminar I was talking about. But you got to make a choice at the end of the day. Are you going to choose to live your life the way you want it, or are you going to choose to let fear dictate how you live your life? Those are the two questions. Those are the two ways that you got to go in your life, and you got to choose one. If you are going to let fear run your life, great, do it. I mean, that's just what you got to do. You got to live in that. You got to live in that crap, you know. But what I would recommend, and what I have done, and what has totally changed my life, is choosing to no longer let fear control my life and tell me where I'm going, and I'm going to live out my destiny the way that I feel God has called me to do. So that's my thing for sure. Let's see here. Harish says, after starting up your new handyman business, what's the first thing you recommend for getting customers? For me, I would recommend investing in marketing. Whether that is, I think a website is very essential, and then also some other marketing platform. I did Yelp. I paid for Yelp for the first 3 months of my business, and it totally brought in a lot of customers. Then I turned those into reviews, and had a whole lot of reviews go on. So now I get 5 to 10, 15 calls sometimes per day from Yelp, and that's really just helped me stay busy throughout my whole business time. But also, the other thing that you cannot run without is a website. That is so huge to have. If you're interested in marketing, check out my course that I was talking about earlier on handymanjourney.com. I do have a marketing course on there that tells you all about how I got started and things like that. Griffin says, is the trailer disadvantage in the city you do? It's in the city jobs you do. I had to downsize due to parking restrictions. No, my city's got plenty of parking. If I did a lot of work like in downtown Sacramento, it would definitely be an issue. But where I'm at currently, there's not an issue with that. Let's see. So Michael Meadows says, the question is, when you click on the Get Free Estimate button, that is just your chance to call the customer and set up a time to give them an estimate, right? Or are you give them... No. So, yeah, so Michael, that's a great question. But so on the website, if the customer... see right now, someone's calling me. This is a handyman calling me. I wish I could talk to... Again, see, this is just a handyman calling me, which I really wish I could talk to him. I don't know where he's from. Let's see, where did it say he's from? A 303 area code, so I don't know where that's at. But yeah, I'd love to chat with him. I got other stuff going on. Okay, so when on the website that Jason Call does at Handyman Web Design, if they click the Get Free Estimate button, it just takes them to a page where they fill out a free work request form. So they enter in their name, their email address, their address, and then a little message about what they need. And that gets sent to your email. And then you have the choice. You can send them an email back at any time. So you are not providing them an estimate in any way. That's basically just getting, that's like an estimate intake request form. So that's what that button does. So it's not you giving them an estimate at all, but it's really allowing them an opportunity to give you all their details. And really, that's the most important thing about setting up a marketing funnel that I've talked about before, is on your website, there needs to be a form that they could fill out where they give you all their information. That gets sent to your email. Then you can reply to that email at any time and reply back to them, and then figure out a little bit more information, and then reply back and forth, and then eventually set up a time to do either do the estimate in person or do the job, however you run your business. But yeah, that's what that is for. But that's a great question, Michael. So let's see here. Oh man, I'm so far behind. Thomas Wheeler says, do you have an LLC, or do you have to have payroll set up to get your money out of your LLC, or are you able to just take owner draws and pay yourself? No, you need to have a payroll set up for an LLC for sure. Let's see. Yeah, dude, that's awesome. It is nice to cash out from the 9-to-5 for sure and get your own business going. So Jeff Rainey says, I'm sure you answered this before, but how long did you work part-time before going full-time? I worked part-time, like serious at this handyman business, about a half a year, or maybe 4 months before I went full-time. So Kenneth Varney says, I'm worried about leaving my current employer hanging. I'm his lead guy. Yeah, that's rough too. I mean, I know that, like, I really liked my job before because I brought a lot to it. But at the end of the day, it might sound bad, but it's not about your employer. It's about you. You know, and you got to make the choice. What do you want your life to look like? Do you want to be kind of stuck in that your whole life, or do you want to make your own decision and run your own life the way you want it to run? That's kind of the question you got to ask yourself. Glad to see others doing this as well. Don't look back for sure. There's a lot of conversation going on here. This is great, guys. I'm really glad that y'all are talking with each other. yeah, man, you got to do whatever it takes. If Craigslist's working for you, you got to do that for sure, bro. Dude, Michael Meadows, he filed his LLC with the state of Ohio, got my business license and my federal tax number this week. Dude, Michael, that's exciting, bro. Super exciting. I'm so proud of you, man. That's really cool. That's one step in the right direction, dude. Man, that's great. That's huge. Because that's like, when you're making that choice to do that, like, you are actually starting some momentum. Like, so at this point, like, there's no looking back. You've already invested in it. You know, the best way to kill fear is action. So that is so great that you're doing that. That is super awesome. Chris Randall says, hey, Alan, I just put business advertising on my truck work shell. It shows most trades. Can I get in trouble for advertising without a Cali Contracts license, even if just advertising or repairs? Chris Randall, yes, you definitely can. That is something that they look out for. If if they're doing a sting in your area and they see you at Home Depot, they're gonna get your number and they're gonna call you for that sting. Because advertising is one of the things that you cannot do as a handyman in California if you do not have a contractor's license. So, for instance, you can advertise that you do painting as long as it says minor painting. So I do minor painting, minor electrical, minor plumbing, minor carpentry, this and that. You cannot state that as a handyman you do painting, carpentry, electrical, because they say a painting job, just classified as painting, it can go over $500. So that they will get you with that stipulation. That's written in the code in California, so you need to watch out about that. One thing that you could probably do is at the bottom put not a licensed contractor in the state of California. You might have to put that stipulation on there, but that is a very serious thing. So for that, I don't put any trades that I do on my truck at all. On my website, you know, I have minor plumbing, electrical, all that. And then I have it stipulated that I cannot do jobs more than $500 per project on my website. So, yeah, definitely, Chris, look into that because I don't want you to get in trouble for sure, man. I'm just getting tired of making my boss rich. Edward, I can totally understand that, dude. Like, it's time for you to start making some money and stop making your boss all this money. Dude, I totally understand that, bro. That is so true. Let's see here. So Thomas Wheeler says, thanks. I really appreciate all your videos and openness. Man, that's awesome, bro. That's what I'm here for. Steve Marr says, why a trailer versus a van for tools? Steve is soon to be a handyman in Rockland. Hey, Steve, I think I got your email. I think I have an email from you because I remember Steve in Rockland. I didn't look at it yet. Hopefully I can get to it. Like I described before, it's kind of hard because like time is money and I have to focus on my own business and other things like that. But there are ways to reach out to me to do a one-on-one consultation through the Patreon and handymanjourney.com. So check that out. But that's pretty cool. So the number one reason why I chose a trailer over a van is for garbage, right? Because if you have a van, you can't throw garbage in the van. With a truck and a trailer, you can throw stuff in the back of the truck. That's what I love about it. Number two reason is a trailer you can unhook, leave your tools somewhere, and just take your truck. So if you need your truck for camping or whatever, you got a truck. If you have a van with tools in it, you can't just easily take your van camping because you're going to haul around all your tools. And then also, I love the security of it, just having everything locked up in one trailer and not being a mobile asset with an engine, you know. And then also another one is insurance. With a van, you have to insure it as a commercial thing with tools and all this and that. With your trailer, it is covered under the vehicle insurance that it is being towed with. And then if you want, you can get tool insurance as well, like I have. Let's see. You're welcome, Kenneth. Handyman work is less than 1,000 per gig unless you have a Class C. Yeah, I hear it's 500. Hey, we got Richard Smith from New York. What is up, man? What is up? What's going on? Michael Meadows says, if it wasn't for this live chat, I would never have known that I need to set up some kind of payroll so now that I can pay myself. Yeah, man, dude, that's what we're here for, bro, is like just to help each other. But yeah, if you have an LLC, you definitely need to set up payroll through a bookkeeper. Well, you don't necessarily need a bookkeeper, but you need to have the know-how to set up payroll yourself, which is, I don't, so I have a bookkeeper. But yeah, that is definitely one way to do it. Let's see here. Oh, that guy left a voicemail. So I will definitely check that out and get to him. Oh, is he on here? Brian. Is Brian on here? Let's see. No, I don't think so. Oh, wait. Okay. Well, I will give him a call back, hopefully a little bit later. If it wasn't, so those contractor schools in Cali are well worth it. For sure, for sure. Yeah, I'm going to be taking some. I've already taken a few seminars here at the CSLB, learning about the contractor's license and the some of the stipulations, things like that. If you haven't yet liked this video, it really helps out, helps get this video shown. Currently, I only have 11 likes, and there's 55 people watching. So I would appreciate it if you like this video real quick. And also share this video if you can on social media, because that would be great to get this video seen by many, many people. That would be super, super awesome. So Griffin says, I'm getting ready to go S-Corp for more tax breaks. But then I gotta have a meeting with myself once a year. Anthony Rodriguez says, Underdog Handyman checking in. What is up, bro? In Atlanta, Georgia. Can't wait to meet you. Let's do lunch or something. Anthony, for sure, bro. I'm going, not this weekend, but next weekend, I'm going to Atlanta, Georgia. Would definitely love to meet up with you. And there's a few other people that are going to be sending me an email that I definitely want to meet up with. We got Rich Alexa searching for signal. What is going on, bro? Good to have you here. With an over dancing. Sacramento and Rockland are hotter than hell. It's rain. It actually rained today, like at 4 o'clock. It rained. I was like amazed. Well, like 4:30, but it rained and there was a little bit of thunder, lightning. It was pretty super cool. We were just sitting out on our porch helping out. So Dioniso says, is Handyman Journey 101 a help to start a handyman business? Yes, it is a big help to start up a handyman business and also take your handyman business to the next level. I have had a lot of people go through the Handyman Journey 101 course, and they have seen some great results and just been able to fully know what will be required of them when they start up a handyman business, and just have the freedom to understand, you know, how best to market and what are the best ways to spend their marketing and advertising money. And also it teaches you how exactly to price handyman jobs, find out what your handyman hourly need is. So you could definitely check that out at handymanjourney.com. Handyman Journey 101 is a course that I have put together that is combined with 3 different courses: Marketing 101, Pricing 101, and Business Plan Basics. And it is great for anyone starting a handyman business or wanting to take their business to the next level. I would definitely recommend you check it out. Also, it comes with a free one-on-one 30-minute consultation phone talk, so I would definitely love to chat with you as well. Let's see here. You need to come to DC area and do a live seminar. Griffin, I went to DC at the end of the beginning of this year, and it was fun. It was the first time I was ever in DC. That was great. But yeah, man, I would love to do a live seminar for sure. So I am going to have to get going here shortly, guys. I really appreciate y'all tuning in. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for sharing this video. I really appreciate you all. And again, don't forget that there is another live video coming out this Friday, a new vlog. So super excited about that. Yeah, I'm super excited to hear all you guys' comments on that and see what you guys say about that. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I am going to have to get going. Hey, Josh Perfect Pro's in the house. Sorry, man. I got to get going. But thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate y'all. And again, if you guys can, I would really appreciate you going over to my Patreon page. If anything, just check out that video that is on the Patreon page that you can watch for free. and then figure out a little bit more about what Patreon is and how you can support me in this mission, I would really appreciate that. That's just one way that you could get involved in one-on-one consultations with me, is check out my Patreon page. I would really, really love that. I would be honored if you guys even considered supporting me on Patreon. I would really appreciate that. Also, I have a free ebook for you guys on handymanjourney.com. You can download a free 4 Secrets to Handyman Business Success ebook that I made a little while ago. I would love to give that to you guys. And just thank you all so much for tuning in to this live video this Wednesday. And we meet here every Wednesday night. Looks like we're gonna be meeting at 6 o'clock. So I would love to meet up with y'all. So don't forget to check out the new video this Friday, coming out at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So thank you all so much for tuning in, and y'all have a great evening. We'll talk to you later.